Welcome to my channel. Subscribe, comment, ask questions, all that good stuff. Now today I have some metal hangers that have been laying around the house. I'm gonna recycle them and turn them into some art. First, I started out with a blank canvas, 16 by 20. All right, next I got some gray matte paint. I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna squirt it all over the canvas as you see me doing it right here. Instead of using a paintbrush, if you follow me, you know what I like to do. I like to use my hands, feel the paint, connect with the paint. I personally enjoy this, just using my hands to get into the creation, into the art. If anybody else likes doing this, let me know in the comments. All right, so I'm gonna finish painting it with my hands, then I'm gonna let it dry. You already know, paint all over the hands, connect with the paint. Then I'm gonna pull out some black gesso. I had this laying around my house. Take the paintbrush, I'm gonna fill in all the white spots. I'm gonna make sure I get the sides of the canvas as well. Can't forget to clean the brush, you know that's important. Then I'm gonna hit it with that paint splatter. I'm using red matte as well for this. Let it marinate. Let it just take a shape. Looks crazy so far. Then I'm gonna take that dry canvas, them hangers. Let's recycle the hangers. I'm gonna take wire cutters and I'm gonna start cutting the hangers into letters so that I can then place them on my canvas. I decided to go with one of my slogans. Now watch me cut the rest of these hangers up. I also used some pliers to help me straighten some of the letters I was making. All right, so once I finish cutting up all the letters, make sure it's where I want it to be. Check the placement, make sure it looks good. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some crazy glue and I'm gonna start crazy gluing each letter one by one to the canvas. So basically I just took the piece of the hanger off, put the crazy glue on the back of it, put it down on the canvas, and a few times as well I put the glue on the canvas first where I knew the letter was gonna be, and then put it down. So I used those two methods. Finishing touches on the glue. Check it out, make sure it looks good. I'll let this dry. All right, then I'm gonna take some clear epoxy resin. I'm gonna take the two parts, they have to be equal parts, mix them together till it's the right consistency. Then I'm gonna pour the clear epoxy all over the canvas. You can't see right here, but the canvas is raised off the ground. I have a box underneath it. So this way the resin will drip off the sides. And this will also avoid the canvas getting stuck to it because there's no surface for the back of it to dry and stick to. All right, then I'm going to take my hand and spread the epoxy all over the canvas. Now, I use it a lot due to the fact that the hangers are raised off the canvas, so I wanted to make sure I had enough to cover everything completely. Make sure I get the epoxy on the sides of the canvas as well. All right, so after I have it all laid out nice, I'm going to pull out the blowtorch so I can get all the air bubbles out, get this resin nice and clear. As you can see right here, I'm just going over the whole thing. Be very careful you do this in the house. Like I said, there's a box in between the floor, the garbage bags, and the canvas. Don't get too close to the flame in the house because you don't want to catch something on fire. Finish that up, let it dry, and let's see how it turned out. This came out crazy. And this is how you can recycle metal hangers, turn them into some art, and remember, just create.